looking like it. Let's set it all up here. Here we are. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name's Blaze, and this is, well, I'm not going to call it a C++ game programming club, but I will be using C++. It's a game programming club. Anybody can come along and interact with me here on Twitch when I'm broadcasting, and, well, it's an interactive game programming club. We can do what we like, really. It is. Where should we start? What have I got? I've got some notes on where we can start. So Visual Studio Code, GCC, and a QMake, and that's in the wrong place. So you can't really see it that well, can you? There we go. You can see it now. That's easy, isn't it? I do like it when it's easy. Where shall we start? Well, we're going to need some kind of directories to work with. And I'm already bringing on the telephone, which is interesting. She's all the way over there. Let's bring that forward, shall we? Might be a good idea if it's within reach. Mobile Live Discord. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Discord. So every time I go live, I'm going to get a nice mention there off Discord. Great. Oh, well, there we go. As if I don't know. I've got some nice coffee anyway. So Visual Studio Code, GCC, QMake. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm also going to need some way to store all of this, aren't I? MMO, right. What do we need for an MMO? That could be interesting just in itself. So what's that? That's that. Ah, here we go. We could do one of these, couldn't we? Let's have one of these. We need some kind of, well, structure, I think, to all of this. So let's see, SSH. Yeah, okay. There we go. We'll use that one. Here's my server. What we got here? Can't use that. Do I have a workspace? No. Do I have a repos? We have public repos. Public repos. Let's have a quick look in here. Yeah, okay. I think we can use this. We'll have a Twitch directory. Right, repos. How do you make them? That's the first thing. Luckily, I'm on a Ubuntu server. And Ubuntu servers have a manual. Oh, there we go. Ubuntu server guide. There you go. You just Google that and it'll come up with this. So what we got, we are using version control systems, and you can use Bazaar, Git, Subversion. You can use a lot more other things as well. But I'll use Git. So let's have a look. Configuration, basic usage. Here we go. So Git init bear. That's the bit we need. So we have a bear repository. So I thought I'd show you the whole setup this time, so just doing it all in the background. What should we call the first one? It's an MMO, isn't it? So we can call the first one, I suppose, SDK. Well, we might need an SDK development kit. Service development kit, isn't it? Well, let's start with a server and a client. So let's have we'll call it MMO server. Yeah, let's do it that way. So capitals or not. MMO server. Will that look alright? Yeah, okay. Initialized. Yay! Now we can have a client, obviously. And that's initialized. And now what we need is... yeah. I'll put an SDK up, just in case we need one. Probably won't. There we go. So, we've now got 3 bare bones repositories. And what we do now is we exit here. Connection, yep. And we're going to be in workspace, aren't we? Okay. So it then becomes whatever it tells us to do to get it, type of thing. Let's have a look. Basic usage, commits, clones. There we go. So it's just git clone and then where it is. That's simple. We can do that. So that's git clone. And then it's going to be SSH : // Fraser at 192.168.0.100 home Fraser. Now where did we put it? In home Fraser public repos. So public _ repos. And then it was Twitch. And then we just need the name of whatever we're doing. So we'll have an MMO server. MMO server. You appear to have cloned an empty repository. Yes, I know. I just made it. Thank you. We'll have a client. Yeah, we've got that one. And an SDK. All in capitals, wasn't it? Yeah. There we go. Lovely. So now, if I have a look, we now have our initial stuff, which was the stuff I finished up and wrapped up last week under Twitch. We have an MMO set and an Amber. That's good. I think that's spot on. Spot on. That'll do that. I'll pop you back to wherever you came from. And as I said, we're going to be using code. So here's code. And start. Add a workspace folder. We shall add from Twitch, was it? Or workspace? Here it is. Let's see. Let's add the client. Add add workspace folder. We can have a server. Thank you. And we can add a workspace folder for the SDK. There we go. So that's an untitled workspace. So this is going to be Game Club, isn't it? Let's save that out. File. Save as. No, it's not file. It's serve wait workspace as. There we go. So MMO client. No, thank you. And what we're going to call it? Game Club. There we go. Done. So there we go. Got a name now, and we've got all our workspaces. So we can start. Let's start with a client. So, new folder? No. New file. Main.cpp. Ta-da! We're started. There we go. And as you can see, it's cottoned on that we're on here, the master. We're actually on the master Git record. So we'll just initial commit that, I think. Can we initial commit it? Yes, we can. So that's that. So what we do is an initial commit to start it off. Commit. That gives a little cloud at the bottom then. There we go. That's fantastic. Now we can create a new branch. So create new branch, and we are going to be on what we are. Let's think of a word. Any comments on a word we can use for the branch? This is more of a scratch pad, isn't it, at this point in time? Because that's really what we're on. We're not going to be doing anything solid at this point, I can tell. I've got it. Prototype. How's about that for a good one? There we go. Prototype. And what we'll do is our initial commit for our prototype. So hash include IOStream int main, not bothered. What's in the brackets? I'm not going to be using it actually this time around. Oh, we might have to. We'll see. We'll see. I'll change that when if needed. Because it's prototyping, so it doesn't matter, does it? Print F. And it's welcome to the client. MMO client. Prototype. And that's \n. There we go. And we just return 0 to satisfy the needs of the int. Lovely. Save that out. And that will be our initial commit. So that is prototype initial commit. There we go. Thank you. We can push that through now. and that sets up our branch. Lovely. Nice one. So there we go. Next, we have to have a look at the kind of things that we might be using and make sure that we have them. That's always a good idea. Now, if you're on Windows, you will obviously have to download stuff, and I am watching chat, so hi as all. This is interactive, by the way. If you want to use chat, please feel free. I will spend my whole afternoon chatting to you rather than type one piece of code if it's going to help somebody. If it's not going to help anybody, then I'll be wasting my time and yours, but hopefully this will help. Let's see what we can use. Now, I'm on Manjaro here, so I use something called Octopi. And here it is, Octopi. Let's pull that up. Get it a bit bigger, can we? Yeah, we can. Right, I know that I'm looking for SDL2. Here, SDL2. Here we go. GFX. Graphics, primitives, and other support functions. Okay, let's have a look. Support functions wrapped in an add-on. C library. Okay. Using rendering functions. So what are you giving us? Roto zoom. Frame rate control. That sounds interesting. Although I was going to do that myself. And custom blitters. I see. Yeah, well, yeah. That could be useful, having a primitive like that. Don't know. What we'll do then is I'll pop it in anyway. So let's pop that one up. Install image. I don't know what it does. Install mixer. Oh wow, a mixer. That's audio, isn't it? So I'll have that. Install. It needs fluid synth. Yeah, okay. We'll have that as well. Okay. Net, yes. TTF, definitely. That's probably one of the first things I'm going to be using. So install TTF. It's quite interesting. You come to libsdl.org, projects, and if you look under the projects, there is this. And this is an interesting library. Unpack build font, yeah. Show font file, whoa. Run show font file. Show font file. Wow. Might do that in a minute. Let's see what happens. But it's font living direct. It helps us put things on the screen. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. It helps us put things on screen. I've just realised I haven't even fired up my other computer yet, which holds all my notes. That's clever of me. So yeah, that's SDLTTF. It's for fonts and stuff, I guess. That will be nice. We'll keep that page up in case we need it. Is that all there is then? Yeah. So we'll have you tick GFX image mixer. Yeah, we'll have that. We'll run you in a terminal. So in other words, we're downloading everything. Oh, that's a big terminal. Yep. Let's have them. There we go. Downloaded and installed. Now, if you're on Windows, it will be download and create a temp, or sorry, a dependencies file. So how that would work is you would, let's make one so I can show you. Workspace, there we go. So what you would do is you would have a folder, and it would I call it deps, like that. Okay, and in that folder you would have your downloads for SDL2, TTF and NET are the three main ones if you only want to take those three. And then you would have three folders. First one being bin. Next one being include. Small letters only, please. I've made this problem for myself before. And the last one is lib. So you make those three folders, and what you do is you can include those into your project as needed. Okay. I just realised it isn't on the screen because I'm an idiot. So yeah, you would have workspace deps, and you can add deps as to your Game Club workspace just by file, and then it would be add. Where is it? Open a folder. No. Add folder to workspace. There we go. That one there. You just add the folder to the workspace. You call it deps. Okay, add. And there you go. You've got deps, and you will be able to then see what you've got. But it also means that you can link by coming out of the directory that you're in, and then into deps. So you could link #lib. I can't remember how it works, this part, but you could add a library by putting it to .. and then deps /lib. Probably a slash at the end, I don't know. Like that, and you can have includes, add, include. I don't know how to do it because I haven't looked it up. And you do the same thing, .. dep and include. And you do that kind of thing to add it all together, and you'll see how that works as we go. Because I use QMake, don't I? Yes, I do. Now, to get QMake, you install Qt. Have I installed it? I hope I have. Come back Octopi a minute. Qt. So we go and we'll look down here for Qt. LMNOPQ. Here we go. Yeah, Qt5 base. I've already got it. And the only other thing I think we should have in here is Qt Creator. Oh no, the docs. God, please get the docs. Qt Creator as well. So that'll be all the way down here, won't it? There we go, Qt Creator. You'll find that at www.qt.io. And if you're on Windows, download. And I can't afford that, so I've got the open source. That's what I would use on Windows. There we go. That's that one covered. And once you've done that, on Windows, go to your system and alter your system properties, the pathing, so your path will include your Qt bin directory. And that will mean that you will be able to do the next step. I'll close that one, I don't want to see that anymore. Which is, let's just open a terminal. So, open terminal, here we go. And Q. So if I put in now QMake, can't find, yeah, so it's there. Let's try version. Sometimes they give versions and not. There we go, QMake, I'm on version 3.1. Using Qt version 5.12, 5.12.3 in userlib. Oh, that's nice. I've actually got the latest one then, have I? Wow, cool. We're not going to be using it, so that's irrelevant. But we will be using QMake. So we do have to fire up Qt Creator. And this is important, so let's pop you over here. That was my tummy rumbling. Anybody think I haven't eaten? Pop the right hand side in the right place. Does that look good? Yeah. Help. Thank you. Oh. Indexing. Okay. Uindex. I'll go to... oh, you've done it, have you? Okay, QMake. QMake manual. Oh, configuring QMake. Here we go. First one. QMake set property value. Yeah, you can do all of that. Don't want to be doing it as a command line idea, thank you. Okay, that's alright. What's the specification? Yeah, looks okay. It has a cache file, that's good news. And it's got a mock system. Which we won't be using either in this. Although it's brilliant. Manual getting started, creating project files. Alright, yeah, creating project, we'll do that. Where does it do it automatically? That's the thing. Tells us all about project files here, which is what we'll be using. Templates, configs, yeah. QMake, probably gone past it. Ah, that's how you add libs, or how we will be adding libs anyway. So you could use like -l ... deps, so you can see it in that part there. Can I? No, I can't make that type bigger. That's a shame. Okay, that didn't help me too much. started. No. That's not useful. Oh, you can split things off like Windows 32, and you can slash Unix, you know, like Windows 32. So you can have choices placed in here as well in your QMake project, which will actually make it useful. We could make our own. I suppose. That's the basics that you need. There's two ways of using QMake, and I'm trying to find it in here. It's not being overly running platform notes language advanced usage. Test functions reference. Configuring QMake. No, it just comes back to all of this, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look here. So yeah, you can put your own features in as well, which is absolutely awesome. By putting specs and features in, test paths, custom targets, adding compilers. Ooh, wouldn't mind looking at that. Create Perl, link Perl. I'm going to have to do this by memory by the looks of it, and I can't remember for the life of me. Could just be in the overview. Building the project, yeah. Yeah, well. Oh, there you go. You got a full manual on QMake, and it's rather good. Now, if I remember, you can use QMake. Actually, I wonder if it's got a help file. Might have. Oh, it has. Magic. Oh, it's one of these dashes I want. Warnings, options. You can place any variable assignment in an option. Okay. Here we go. There's a make file and there's a project flag. Puts QMake into project file generation mode. That's the one that we need. So what we can do is have that flag up. Now if we say QMake and then minus project and just run it. There we are, we're done. And it's done, we have one. How's about that for ease of use? Doesn't get much easier than that, I don't think. So we've now got a project file. First thing I'm going to need to do is get rid of Qt. So you can see the include paths there. Hash define and our sources is there. If you want to continue, instead of writing our sources across and keep going and keep going and keep going, what we're going to do is we're going to use something called a backslash, which says continue on next line. So you can go down and use next line. So we'll do that in a bit. Template is an app. Yep. Target is MMO client. Include paths. But I do need a config hash. And it's ccon. I think it's just fig. No, I don't want a hash in front of it. What am I doing? Just config then. Config, please. There it is. Equals. No, minus equals. What don't we want? We don't want core, GUI, and Qt. I think that's how it goes. Or is it just going to be Qt? It's asking me for a capital there. Okay. I think that should do it then. Any other configs or anything I want in this file? No. That's it. So we now have our profile. And that's why it's called .pro. Clever, huh? Or cute, as you may call it. And there we go. That's that done. All we need to be able to do now is build. So let's have a build. We need to add a file then, don't we? Really? So let's add a file and we'll call it build. And on Windows it's a .bat file, .bat. On Linux I'm going to use a .sh. And then I need to open it. Or look at it. Where are we? We're in client. And I've just made an sh. Properties. Permissions. Is executable. Yes, it is going to be an executable. Just pop you there. And let's have a look at it. It's going to be slightly empty. That's right. MMO common. Again, I want a folder. I'm going to call it exec for executable. That's where we're going to put everything. So cd exec. That's where we're going to put our final executable so we can run it. And to do that, all we need to do is qmake. My typing seems to be a bit off. // go one directory, qmake the directory above us, and then you're going to need make. So you might need to download that as well. It comes, I think it's automatic on things like Linux. On Windows it may not be. So you may need to download it, or you may need to download some project tools, or look in your Qt directory somewhere. Search your Qt directory in the bin and see if make's there. I think it might be actually. I think it might be in with your Qt stuff. Yeah, well, if it is, there you go. If it's not, let me know. Oh, we have chat. Hi, how's it going? Oh, it's going good. What's with my voice? Oh, it's a different day. Yeah. Yeah, it's just one of those days, mate. Oh dear. Not enough coffee, just woke up, that kind of thing. And don't forget, this is interactive. I might be a bit slow at picking up on chat. Beware of that. I'm not the brightest spark that ever lived. I am a little bit slow, shall we say. So that's our build sh. So if you want to ask any questions about what I'm doing here, just shout. I'm quite happy to answer. I don't mind. I've got a build sh, yeah, good, we'll have that. We've got a profile, we'll have that. We've got a main, we'll have that. Ugh. Right, let's set this up so my voice comes through properly. How about that? Just move the microphone a bit, that usually helps. Let's just switch my other TV over to the right computer. It's on my server at the moment. There we go. And that's the mouse. There we are. We have my other computer there now. I think I left all my notes here. Yeah, here they are. Lovely. I'll look at that in a minute. Now we need to run and build. That could be interesting. So let's have a look. We're doing MMO client, aren't we? So build task, build, run. Let's have a look at the command palette. C / oh, not to C // Well, we've got a configurations file if we want to add dependencies. Configurations. Shouldn't really need that. Okay, so build. Where's build? Build and debug active file. No, thank you. Run build task. Oh, it's a task, is it? Task? No. What? So what are tasks? Alright. You're not going to tell me, are you? So that one, please. And run build task. Ooh, it's giving us a choice. Oh, that's good. Which one should we have? CPP? No. Clang? No. G++. Let's try G++. Okay. Did it just build it, little bugger? Yeah, it did. I didn't want you to build it, you stupid machine. Okay. So how do we get to normal tasks, please? What a silly machine. I do love this. I like Microsoft stuff. It's so easy to use. Ah, here we go. It's now coming up. It's tasks : configure default build task. And I will have that one, please. Thank you. Thank you. Finally. We have shell. Command will be / build. God. Yeah, well. There we go. sh args. None, thank you. All of this can go away. There we go. There's our args. Options. And no. What CWD you want there? No. Current working directory will be workspace folder. So that will be $, open brackets, and no, it's not workspace, is it? Project. Working folder. So it's work. Is it space? I think it is. We'll find out, won't we? I suppose. Folder. Yep, that'll do. Problem matcher. GCC. Yeah, okay. Group. Kind. Build. True. Yeah. Alright, we'll have that. And now I have to delete you. What else is it put in here? Does it put anything else here? No. I was about to get very annoyed at it. So build sh should work now. Okay, terminal. Run build task. Exit code 1. No such file or directory. Okay. Dollar. Open brackets. If anybody knows how to do this, by the way, this is a JSON file. Chip in, you know. I'm just programming here on the fly. Hoping things work. And they probably won't do if I do that. That needs a close brackets on it as well. Let's try that. Failed to launch. Well, it got the right thing. Okay, that's fine. Nothing in the exec. It isn't lying to me, is it? No, it isn't. Okay. Build .sh. That went somewhere. Oh, it went there. Nice. Thank you. Build.sh. Oh, we're ringing again. Well, I can build it fine. Okay. Interesting. Exec slash main. Actually, no. I'll do it properly. Exec. And what we called it. And it's actually come out as main.object. MMO client. Nice. MMO client. Welcome to the MMO client prototype. Yeah, so we can build and run it. Might not be able to do it through a JSON file just yet. That bit's working. But BUILD. That might have that could cause problems, I suppose. It worked. Oh wow. So if I delete you, what am I doing? No, just do that. CDE XEC, and it's make clean. Thank you. Now if I run it, we should get some kind of printout. Yep, we do. Oh, fantastic. Oh, we're rocking and rolling now. We can now build it using the build system, so that's okay. Lovely. Can we run it? No configuration. Click on that little wheel there. Yeah, we'll have the top one. G++ thingy, wasn't it, that I was using? Okay. Oh, I know that already. Why can't you open it? Where is it? Why won't it let me make one? Oh, right. It's made one. Yay! We've finally made one. What are we going to call this? We'll call this MMO client. Thank you. Program. Okay, let's get rid of whatever rubbish they put in these brackets we don't want. We want work space folder and /exec/ and it'll be MMO client. For Windows you put .exe at the end, I guess, if it's put it on. But that's what I've got, I think. Yeah, there's no extension on that. Args, none. Stop at entry false, yeah. Current working directory, yeah. Environment, yeah. External console. Ooh. I'll have one of them. Because that's funny. My mode is GDB. Yep, I'll keep that. Setup commands. Description enabled. Pretty printing. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Pre-launch task. Oh. What did we name the other one? Label. Don't like that. So I will have build MMO client. Yeah, because that's what we'll call it. So I want that. There, please. We doing alright yet, peeps? Am I moving too fast for you? I'm slow, but trust me, don't worry, I know I'm slow. And that goes in there. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, everything's okay. That should work. So now, I don't think it's going to stop at the end, is it? It's just going to go flying through. Because we haven't got anything to stop the program. But hey ho, as if I care. No, it stopped. Welcome to the MMO client. We've got it. We're going. We're rocking. We're rolling. Yay! Okay. So MMO client is now set up. That's what we need. We don't need anything else to get started, do we? Nah, not really. So let's build a client. So MMO client. MMO client. And that is first build and run complete. There we go. That'll do. Where's my tick? There it is. There we go. Prototype. Yep. Okay. We'll pop that up to prototype then. If you notice, my other two are still on masters, so I'll do those after, and I will give them different names. Oh no, I can put them all on prototypes, can't I? I can keep the same name because they're all separate gits. Lovely. Makes things easier. There we go. We've got everything we need, haven't we? Depths, get out of the way. Builds IPC VS Code. Okay, that's looking good. Everything works. That's amazing. We've set it up and it works. Right, now we need to put SDL2 in. So, I don't want to do it that way though, do I? Okay. MMO client. New folder. SRC. No. That's an abbreviation. Not having it. Source. That's not an abbreviation. I like that. In source, I want to put a new file, and it's going to become, let's call it application.h. Okay. And we'll have another new file, and we'll call that application.cpp. So we're going to start off with a class. Hey, getting a bit chunky now, eh? So what are we going to call this? This is client, isn't it? Do I need a base name for client? Yes, well, I'm going to do things the way I always do them. So we're going to use namespaces. Yeah. So hash include, and that will be application.h, and namespace. What shall we have? This is client, isn't it? Oh no, we can just have MMO, can't we? Oh, that's clever. No, it's not. We've got 3 then on MMO. No. Client. At least then I know what it is. And this is application. So namespace. No, there's no second namespace, sorry. It's which folder is it in, and I don't count the source folder. Those are my rules. So it's not in a folder, so it's just class application. There we go. Give it some of those, give it a little semicolon. Let's make a class called application. Done that, sorry. Public, isn't it? Forgot how to make classes then for a second. Application. We're not going to do anything with it. And I also want the destructor, please. So title application. That'll do. And also I would like okay. The application, let's see, there's going to be top, middle and bottom. So we want to initialize app. If you're wondering about my capitals at the beginning of things and everything, I tend to be a little bit random at times. And as this is all done on the fly and not stopping to try and work it out, yeah. Then we're going to have execute app. And then we can have close app. Yeah, I think I am going to use a small I on that initialize. Otherwise it just doesn't look right with the rest of them, does it? And it helps if put me semicolons in, doesn't it? There we go. He'll be happy now. Will it? Or will it not? How interesting. Bool. Doesn't matter, so that's a void. And close app. Doesn't matter, that's a void. Or do we? We could actually make that a bool. Error on shutdown. No. Why bother at this time? Shutdown sounds good. Shutdown app. Yeah. We could use startup instead of initialize. Start your engines. Yeah, we could do that. Oh dear. Let's have a look. No. We'll start with that, shall we? And I just created a class in the wrong place. Okay. That's alright. Because we're copying that lot anyway. Copy. It does help if I put it in here. About there will do. Okay, that's all now done properly. And now I can put this goes away. Alright, let's do this properly now. We need to make these all members of application. I don't actually need that bit. Or that bit. Or that bit. Lovely. Okay, that's that one added. And semicolon. No, we're taking it away. There we go. Destructor can go here. There we go. Lovely. Looking good so far. Yeah. There we go. That's that one. And I've lost one somewhere because I'm an idiot. Never mind. There we go. And I've lost one. And that will be application. Colon, shutdown app. There we are. Lovely. Fantastic. I bet I've run out of coffee now, haven't I? I usually do at this stage. Alright, so that's our application. That wasn't hard to make, was it? So, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Everything I've decided in here is okay. We've got any terminals left open? Yeah, we have. We can bin them now. Lovely. That's our application. Nice and clean. Doesn't need anything, does it? No. Go back to main. Main CPP. So, hash include. And that's S source slash application.h. And then it's just going to be application. We made a namespace, didn't we? client. Yeah. Application, and I will call it app. And it's app dot initialize app. Well, it isn't really. Dot execute and app dot shutdown. There we go. Now we need a bool. Don't need to do it that way, do I? What I can do is I can set it up here. Bool app equals, no, bool something equals startup equals that. Okay, I can already see, no I can't. If startup that's it. There you go, that's the whole program. Finished. Right, so I've made my MMO. What's next? That's it, all done. So startup, execute, and shut down. They won't work or won't compile because there is an error there. There you go. That's the only error that I've made. Let's check this out now. Okay. Show errors. Oh, doesn't. Main.o. Undefined reference to client. Ah. Okay. So what you're saying is that isn't working properly there. What do you mean by an undefined reference? Okay. Let's just take a good look in there, shall we? Undefined. Why is that undefined? That's a bit weird. I've done something stupidly wrong, haven't I? Come on, own up. I have, haven't I? Application.h client class public Yeah. That's declarations. It's talking about definitions. I don't see how they are undefined. Just because they do nothing might mean that you're optimizing it out, maybe? I don't know. No. Surely not. Oh, well. Carry on. I don't care. Right, let's make our first variable. Application, here we go. I don't know. Bool. And we're going to have a member variable. I always put an ember there, m underscore. So is a running. Let's see if we've got an is running variable. There we go. We'll take one of those. Public application. Yeah. I don't see what the heck it's complaining about yet. If you spot anything. Oh, sorry, it's VS Code normal I'm using. I don't use insiders. Don't know if there's any reason to. Never really thought about that. There you go. It keeps offering it me down in the bottom right corner though. Yeah. So let's do that. And we'll have a colon tab m underscore. Oh, that's a good point. I haven't worked out whether I've got any of these. Yes, I've got C++ and what I didn't say is I've got C++, I've got Git history and Qt for Python and shader language support for Visual Studio. I've got those 4 installed as well from the extensions. I should have mentioned that. I apologise. Just in case you're wondering. M underscore is running. Open false. We'll start it off as false. Now we'll start filling these in. Application destroy. Don't need. So empty. Initialization. Return. M underscore is running. Execute app is a while loop. So that's while. And let's see, is running. Do stuff. And the shutdown is delete stuff. Yeah, that'll do. That's a simple enough program, isn't it? Just trying to think why it could mess up so badly. Don't know. So I'm just going to close and restart code. Just in case it's having one of its senior moments. Which I share, most likely. Okay. Oh, great. Oh, God, that's linking error. Oh, you are joking me. You know that configuration file I said we wouldn't need? Oh. Well, now we need it. Terminal. How do I get a configuration file? Configure build, default build task, yeah. Edit. No. Select. Can't see anything on that. Yeah, if anybody knows how to get a configuration file very easily, I wouldn't mind knowing myself right now. I think it's that one there. Edit configurations JSON. Ah, that looks good. Right, I just want to put comma after that. Dollar workspace. Folder. And it's going to be source. Slash asterisk asterisk. There we go. Save. I don't think you should have to put that in. I think there's a bug in Visual, this thing that doesn't use the double asterisks properly for some reason. Let's have a quick look, see if that solves our problem. Nope. Okay. Seems I've forgotten how to do C then. I've completely forgotten how to do the C language. Badly set down as that. Undefined reference to client application initialize app. How can that be? Ah, yes. Because I'm an idiot. That's how it can be. And yes, I have forgotten how to do C++. It's got nothing to do with the programming, you muppet blades. It wouldn't be a Blade show if you didn't do something stupid at least once. And yes, folks, I have just done something very stupid. Can we pin that lot? No, I don't want an untitled, thank you. I want that. What I haven't done is told my profile that we've got an application. So, under VS Code, properties, that line, remove. I was having to go at VS Code then for not knowing what it's doing. What have I just done? Oh, right. God, I hate these files. Ah, there we go. Now to do with that. It's all to do with that. Backslash. And what we'll do is we will put source slash application dot CPP. That might help. Do-da-dum-dum-dum. Okay. Headers, maybe. Yep. And this will be source slash application .h. The reason it couldn't link was because we didn't build it. If you have a look in exec here, there's no application.o file. And I didn't look in here, so I didn't recognize what it was not doing. Control S. We're in the wrong file then. Control S. And try it now. Right, yeah, okay. Cancel. Yeah, I've just done something. Error process. Yeah, I've done something wrong. Extra characters after test expression. Pro 26. There. Then today's going to be typing bugs all over the place. And now our file will work. Ding! Good grief, I need a drink. Orange juice, by the way, nothing more. Don't panic. I'm not going to start slurring my words or anything. There we go, that's how it works. That's how you can build C. Alright, we're doing an MMO, aren't we? Means we'll need some server rubbish and stuff. Okay. Well, first of all, let's get ourselves a screen up, shall we? That we can work with. So, under initialize maybe? Not sure. Let's get rid of you. Now we can close you up again. And let's just source. We're going to need a couple of things, I think. Let's see how SDL2 works first of all. Let's go there. No, that's TTF and stuff, isn't it? I'll use this one then. Home. SDL2. Is this it? Yeah, that's it. So, blah, 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 blah. Wiki forums, main list. So, what's on the wiki? Okay. Introduction, source code, installation, blah, blah, blah. API. Contributions. Okay, this has changed. Let's have a look at an introduction then. How do we get to 1.2 then? Okay. And great. So that's just an overview, is it? It's possibly going to be the API. I'll go category. Yeah, that's better. Video. Here we go. Display and manage your window. Yay! Wow. Using a pointer. Okay. Here we go. And there is our test program. Fantastic. So, let's take a copy of that. They say it works. Let's find out. Main. There we go. Main. And we need to go to the profile. Because I didn't look very far, did I? Because I'm an idiot. I've done it again. I've just jumped ahead. Window. SDL, what do we need to include? Is it just SDL2 and SDL main? Or is it SDL2 main? Okay. Does it tell us? Anywhere? Or is it not going to tell us? I don't think it is telling us, is it? Oh, you horrible people. Parameters, return value. Yeah, they're just concentrating on the API. They've only included SDL. This is SDL2 and they include SDL. Oh great, this is going to be a fun time, isn't it? Right, it's not going to link. There you go. Full of errors, didn't link. Okay. First thing is, I don't have SDL. I have SDL2. That might help. I don't think it's done like that either. So, SDL2 / U. Thank you. There we go. I'll keep the rest the same. Right, now we actually have the correct thingy, header. And yeah, it's, again, undefined. That just means it's not doing things properly. So we need to link it, and to do that, we're going to need to go back to U. And that's going to be here. Decided it's going to be there. And that's going to be plus equals SDL2 and SDL. Is it 2 main? Yeah. Main. Is that correct? Don't know. Find out. Nobody's telling me, so no, I don't think that was right. No such file. Oh, right, -L. Might help. Library. There you go. Try that instead. Okay. Things are, happening, and it all failed. Oh dear. Press any keys, continue. Well, it did, if you want to know, it did have a window up for a couple of seconds before it crashed. Oh dear. And it says it exited normally. Okay, if that's what you wanted to do. I haven't looked at the program, so I don't know what you're actually doing. Well, let's have a look at this program, shall we? Oh, right, yeah. So it was just a delay that they did. So 3 seconds it came up for. Okay, let's just delay that for 5 seconds. I might be able to get it on screen then. Here we go. There it is. Doesn't do much. There we go. An SDL2 window. Ba-ding! Let's put that into a loop. Yay. Close it. Close that. There's a lot of warnings there which I didn't like. Oh, it'll be because they put these things in. Does it work without them? Or do I have to put them in? Ah. Oh, it now gives an error. Right. Declaration is incompatible with main. Declaration at line 4. Get out of it. You're pulling my middle wicket, mate. Microsoft, you're drunk. There you go. There's the window. It still works. That's okay then. So I don't have to alter what I was thinking. That's good. So we can take line 6. Cut that. And we can split the window. And we can put in here .h file. Okay. We'll have an SDL window, please. And it's going to be m_window. And that's going to be hash pragma once before I forget to put it in. And hash include SDL tool 2/SDL. There we go. That'll work now. Lovely. I don't want those in main, thank you. What else do we need? We need an init. Okay, we'll take you. And we'll cut you out of there. We will put you somewhere. Where shall we put them? CPP, no. Why can't I see the other one? Ah, there it is. That's why I can't see it, because I wasn't looking in the right place. Initialization. Yay! Okay. If they haven't really done this very well, have they? That gives then m underscore is running. No, this isn't right. Equals true. Let's find out what I'm supposed to put there, shall we? Can you just put this on screen without going to silly things? Thank you. Jesus. What does it return, please? Where's the return value? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing, that's why. By name. Where's init? Oh, this is interesting. I suppose I could guess. Return 0 on success. Okay. Thank you. That's it. Yeah. That's all I need to do. So, if it initializes, we're up and we're running. That's good news. Okay. At what point do we want a window? Interesting. I'll put it here for now, don't know. As I said before, I'm just gonna thrash this in. It's prototyping, so it can go anywhere it wants. I don't really care. What we're going to do now is say prototype MMO. Blah 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 blah. 640 by 480 is good enough for me. Don't really care. If running is true, we've still got to do something in there before we can keep going. But I think that's enough to do to start off with. If window equals no, oh, Right. So that's an initializer. Oh, for God's sake. Cut. It's an initializer. Paste. Ding. There we go. Okay, to that if statement. Cut. Pop it in here. Tab. You don't need to return anything, mate. Instead, let's see, m underscore is running equals false. That's redundant. It's not needed. I already know that, but I don't care. I'm doing that so that it reminds me. What did they actually put in? Could not create window, %s, and they're using printf. Okay. Interesting. Does that mean I have to initialize the logging system separately? SDL delay. Copy, no cut. We'll pop that in do stuff. Here. And we'll have 10. And 10. There we go. Just alter that. Milliseconds. What does it say at the end? No, it's not for example. I'm doing it on purpose. Thank you. SDL destroy window. That will be part of the destruction. So cut. And yeah, this is now going to cause a problem. Right, first problem we've come to. Yay, how do we solve it? The thing is, we are going to call shutdown app no matter what. What happens if the window gave us the error to and caused the shutdown? That's an interesting one. There we go, that should be alright. So we now have, from our main, God knows, a lot of rubbish. That doesn't matter, I'll just do it again, I don't care. Don't do that to me. Thank you. Alright, so we have everything we need for a window according to that, but we do have a problem with that. And it is really a bit of a major problem. And that is that here we are testing on the initialization whether things are initializing or not. And if they're not initializing, then yeah, that's going to be bad. And also this is running business is not going to be useful. Not in that situation anyway. Okay. this doesn't work. That bit does. Right, so we're gonna have... I thought I initialized SDL somewhere. Did I not? Oh, it looks like I wiped it out. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Right, because that was part of the problem anyway. You are in the wrong place. You should be there. Let's try again then. This is no good. Emmy's running has got nothing to do with this. Okay. We can't stay in here to continue, because if we do and it's false, it's just going to be a mess. Oh, right, I found out why that bracket was there now. Wish they wouldn't do this to me. Right, now I can read it. Yeah. Right. Okay. That's fine. Alright, they didn't actually do it, did they? Which is very naughty of them. Very naughty of them. They should check what they're doing. We have to. Okay. Oh, right, see what's happened here. Everything's gone askew again. Right, that's better. M running... No, it's return. No, it's not. But if we need an error, we don't want to be checking for a success. That's why. So that's not, that's a pling. There we go. That's better now, because that'll now come out. As soon as there's an error, it'll come out of the initialization, won't continue on. That means that SDL could initialize, and this could throw a wobbler. The window could throw a wobbler and be false. So that could be true and that could be false. You have to account for that in our shutdown. So we need that, but we don't want that. That's going to be awkward. Very awkward. Any ideas? Anybody? You're allowed to chip in, you know. I don't mind. Any ideas how to make this shutdown work? Oh, yeah. We could do that. We could have an initialization counter. M underscore init. No, init counter. That's an asterisk as well. We haven't done that. So let's go do that as well. That's what I think about it. It is, after all, one of these. So M is running, comma, M underscore init counter starts at 0, comma, M underscore window, open brackets, null pointer. Will do for now. We don't need to be anything, do we? We don't destroy the window or delete it. That does. But I don't like that. I'm going to try and see if it will delete M window or not. I don't know. I don't think it will. But I'm going to put it in anyway. See if it will. It's just memory management. I don't want to cause any leaks. The reason I'm doing it using SDL2 is because of leaks. So, Right, the reason that's undefined and undefined is because then it puts it in the centre of the screen. Yeah, that's good. And set it to OpenGL. That's nice then. We'll keep that then. So if we've got a counter, it starts at 0. If you get past that return, then M underscore init counter plus plus. If you get past that return, you now get M underscore init counter plus plus. Which means we now have to do things in reverse order. So if M underscore init counter is equal to, it starts at 0, 1, 2. Then that. And if M underscore init, you see how problematic just something as simple as initialization is. Counter equals 1. That's greater than. Right, lovely. Looking good. Looking good, we've got a window. Yay! The only trouble now is that that window is going to trigger the application, which means I can't run it. So where's our application? It's here. Right, we need some kind of event system. Let's do it then. What we got? SDL underscore. Have we got event? Event, yep. And we'll just make that. Is it a pointer or not? I don't know. I have no ideas if it's a pointer or not. So by name. What's SDL event? There's event type. Okay. There we go. Let's try that out. Just put that there. So it's just SDL event, and we'll have M underscore event. It seems happy with it. That looks okay. So in our application, we need to poll that. So really, we're going to do something like SDL. Oh god, SDL poll event. I think it is poll event. It's a function. Okay, what's this do? So I can make that into an if statement. Okay. So why did I make my SDL event? It wants a pointer. So why don't I just make it a pointer? No reason not to. At this stage. Event. Null pointer. There we go. So we've got M event. That might not actually be true. Not sure. We'll delete it anyway. There we go. What do we want to do then? Right, if M underscore event arrow that didn't come up. nothing. Weird. If M event type equals... something or other. How do you close window? Didn't check. Okay. Category. Window. Create window. Turns a value that was created, null on failure. STL get error for more information. Yes, I'll get back to that when I get to it. Errors. Code examples. Blah, 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 blah. Remarks. On Apple's, you must set info plist property to yes, otherwise you will not receive a high DPI OpenGL canvas. Okay. Interesting. But it doesn't tell me what happens. It doesn't tell me about any events that it fires off. So, what are the poll events? Log handling, assertions. STL quit might be it. No, it's a request to shut down. It's not those. Anybody in chat? Event handling. User requested quit. Windows state change. That's more like it. Okay, audio render. Yeah, that gives me the key down thingy. Android and iOS app terminating. Okay. Text. Leave. Mouse left window. Focus. Lost. Close. STL window event close. So it looks as though we're supposed to do some kind of switch on this. Yeah. So I'll do it that way. So if event blah 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 blah, and then we'll just do a case. So we'll take the first two. That's, yeah, we'll take that for a sec. We'll grab the other bit in a minute. So that's the if statement there. If event type equals SDL window event, then switch event window dot event. Where did window dot event come from? Okay, it's coming from event itself. All I have to do is put m underscore on that, and m underscore on that. Okay. I think I know what I'm doing now. Because of that. And of course switches, I also use those as well. I don't know if people know that you can, but that's correct. Now we just need a case. And it was window shutting. Yeah. Pop that there. And why is this statement still... Oh, right, I haven't got to a semicolon yet, that's why. Then we do something and break. So, if it equals close, m underscore is running equals false. And we need to get out of the program. Normally I'd indent that. I'm not really that bothered what it does with it. And that switch statement still isn't working. Where do I need the other semicolon? Is switch got a semicolon? No. Break's got semicolon, false has got semicolon. Which one is it looking for? What? Alright. Okay. It doesn't like it. But according to me, that's correct. Semicolon there. Is it that one there? Does that need a semicolon? Yeah, we found it. Thank God for that. Okay, let's do it. Let's see if that runs and gives us a window. According to this, it will. And you can close the window and it will come out of the... It'll stop running. That's the idea, isn't it, eh? I hope. Oh, bless. Let's have a look. Hash include. And it is source. Oh, no. Snappy sync source.h. Really? Who gave me that? Was that you? You lie out there, eh? You give me snappy sync source.h. Oh, awesome. I love this system. So, let's see if we can get this to work. It will go in the next format. It will be bool. It will be app startup equals something or other. So client application app, and that's going to be app dot initialize app, and then we are going to have if app startup, then we can do the next bit and execute the application, and then after all of that we can do the app shutdown, can't we? Because we've fixed that so it won't give errors, or won't give seg faults anyway, memory errors. Still think I'm trying to delete things that have been deleted, but again, I can't tell unless we're running it. And I think we're close now to a run. Yeah. Right, anybody spot anything stupid in my mistakes as I get rid of that window? Oh, questions? No, yeah, no. Oh, got a flatline 5 megabytes. Oh, that's interesting. The bitrate on stream. Completely flatline. That's fantastic. Sorry, 5K, not 5 megabytes. Crimes, that'd be massive. So let's trickle that through there. Good on ya. Right. Note 4 declarations. Da 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 da. Oh, the class specific operator delete will be called even if they are declared when the class is defined. Right. Interesting. Double delete. Okay. That tells me that I was right in what I was thinking about this delete. It ain't gonna happen. Okay, we'll take that one off. Okay, where's the window? Got the bash. Where's the window? I don't seem to have any window. Do I have to get it to show? It just says press any key to continue. And ends. So it didn't do one. Okay, it looks as though I need error messages. Is all I can think of. I think it might be coming out here. Let's try a... Do we have printf here? Yeah, we do. That'll do. Try that. Make sure everything's closed off. Yeah, that is. No, it just stops. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. We don't seem to be generating anything. Initializing app. A straightforward everyday hello world printf. If that's all I get, that's all I get. It's doing something, and then it's flashing. It's flashing at the top. So I know I'm initializing the app, which means I've got my main wrong. Bool app startup. Okay, doesn't touch M is running. Create window, blah blah blah. M is running. M is running. Equals true. Maybe that could be it. Yeah. There's our window. There's our initialize app. And that should close the window. Fine. Alright. Interesting. Absolutely interesting stuff. It never does exactly what you think it's going to do, and that's quite normal with C++. It's running, and it's not stopping. So my way of polling events must be useless. We do need to swap buffers. Is it just swap buffers, or is it done in OpenGL or whatever? God knows what. No, let's have a look at our video stuff. Here we go. Oh, that covers up the chat when I do it like that. That's not good, is it? Message boxes, window events. Yeah, we've had a look at that. Screensaver. Create window and render. Oh dear. Okay, swap window. Could be that. Hide window. That's raise. Right. Okay. Okay, you can set all the different bits and bobs here by the looks of it. Video in it. Okay. Alright, you can do it as an individual thing instead of putting it into the main initializer. Yeah, that's a good idea. There's a show window. I'm really just looking for a swapping buffers thingy. I think that's all I really need at this point, I hope. Update a win. Ah, right, okay. That's a weird way of putting it. But hey ho, yeah, I can understand what they're doing. Okay. What's 30, 30, 640 by 480? 30, 30 doesn't sound right. Right, okay. We can have a GL context. Now that is going to be useful. We'll have that one. Let's create a GL context back here. There we go, done that. What else did we need off that? Set swap interval. Oh. Ah. Well, we can't, can we? That's not a good line. This is what I really wanted to talk about today, and I'll start talking about it now actually, because I may as well. It all comes down to this line that I'm just about to put in. What I really wanted to do today is talk about that line. Swap intervals. Now what we have is a back buffer and a front buffer. And what we do is we swap the two when the back buffer is ready to be seen. So everything gets drawn to the back buffer and then we swap them. And that's basically how OpenGL works. Now, the problem the first problems that we are going to hit is one, the cat's attacking my microphone, and two, the time that it takes between swap intervals matters. Now, if one computer is getting 1,000 frames per second and another computer is getting 100 frames per second, if you don't control the time, then you're going to find one's going 10 times faster than the other, and the game's running 10 times faster, which gives them an advantage, especially in a PvP type MMO game. You just can't do that. You can't just naively program it so that you're just piling out all of this information onto the screen. We've got to know about time, otherwise we're in trouble. So, setting the swap interval, I'm not sure I like it. Shouldn't we be in control of that? I'll put their comment in, actually. I mean, they've been kind enough to comment it, so I'll pop it in. I'm not overly... I wish I'd stop doing that. Where did OpenGL come from? I mean, it's talking about drawing functions and stuff here. This is the render stuff, not what we should be putting in here. Yeah, we haven't got that. So I don't know where they got that from. They haven't said anything. And it's also wrong, but don't tell them that. It would work. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I do want to do that, and I do want to do that. While. There we go. I am very dubious about that line there. Because of that, I will automatically take it out unless I feel it's needed. Because even if you go to the refresh of the monitor, people have different refresh rates these days. You have 60 frames per second and 140 frames per second, which are common. So the game would still run at 2 different speeds if you set it to 1. Yeah. That's good, isn't it? Okay. I've got SDLGL swap window and a delay, which is what I'm using. Just to slow. I don't want to get my graphics card switched on. There's no point. It's got fans on it, but they don't turn around unless you switch the damn thing on. And not having the delay in would mess my computer up completely. So I've still got those warnings. Unused variable, gel context. Oh, right. I didn't realise we were supposed to use it. Anyway, there's our window. And there it is. There you go. Just coloured it black for it. It's got nothing to... It doesn't know what to do with the background because we haven't got any OpenGL. Yeah. There you go. No OpenGL. You ain't going to get nothing there. Until we had a context, we couldn't do anything. So, timing. We need to look at that. Oh, well, that was great. Oh, we need to be able to shut the window properly. So that's not working either. That's a shame. I think that I can put that in there. Get rid of that lot. There. And then just put m underscore is running equals false. To me, to my mind, that looks and sounds simpler, but is it correct? I mean, it hasn't exactly helped us too much in this part, but there's our debris. Not responding. Okay. Alright, why is this like this? It's because I put the initialization here. And it should be in the header file. I'll leave it as normal. It's only an integer. I mean, it's just the number 1 that we'll have floating around. That's perfectly alright. And don't... I didn't put an M on it, did I? There we go. I don't know what to put it as. 0 will do. We'll put that. Comma. Yeah, thanks. So that's what we've got so far. We've got something that's running and giving us a window, but we now have this problem with timing. You can see that in the way that I can't close the window and I don't seem to be able to do things overly right, which is a bit awkward. But anyway, I think we're going to have to simplify our application loop here. Okay, I haven't even looked at my notes. This is probably why I'm struggling. I'm doing all this from memory. And my memory at the best of times is absolutely useless. And I mean absolutely useless. So let's have a look at my notes. Okay. So, how are we going to do this? Right, well, I want something up on screen pretty quick. I'm not overly keen on going through OpenGL for that. Right. Yeah, we'll set that up in a minute. We'll do all the initializers. I mean, really, we should concentrate on the initializers first, I think. Okay. My notes are saying that might be a better. Let's try a different one here. That's nice orange juice, that. I wonder if that'll work. It might be because our swap's crashing. Could be. You never know. Could be something completely different to what I'm thinking about. So let's try. Nope, nothing. Not responding. Yeah, it's OpenGL is now crashing everything. Yeah, thanks. Can we switch OpenGL off? Do we need it at this point? I don't think so. Don't think we need that at all. I think that's the thing that's messing us up. So, back to the start. Okay. So, create a window. Let's try the other one. That one. What's your first argument? I don't think it's that. Somehow. Actually, we can just get rid of this. Stuff it. Just get rid of all of this. Just forget it. Come on. Come here, you. What do we got? Int. SDL. Create window and render. Width. 800 by 600. Comma. What are we on now? uint32 window flags. Ah, this is where we put our thingies in. Okay. Oh, we've got all of these on Windows, have we? Resizable? Yeah, we'll have that. What do you need next? Our star window. Okay. Oh. No, that's a star. On the address of our pointer. Okay. Comma. What's the last bit? SDL renderer. Ah, we haven't got one of those. Maybe that's why we're messing up so badly. And render. I'm just going to call it a render. Which we don't have. Which is SDL renderer. Yeah. I can tell that it'll work, but one of them. Star m_render. Thank God we'll have one of them. So we can make one of them. Window equals a value type int cannot be assigned to an entity of type SDL window star. Huh? Okay, because it's there. So you're right. That does produce an if. So we can if it directly. Which is a lot better. And there we go. That removes that. So it's just you two go in there. And quite nicely gets rid of that. Keep the init counter though. Okay. Is that any better? Will that give us a window that we can use? I think it will. Right, so now we've got that, we can check for it, can't we? Window and window renderer. Sorry, window and render have been set up. Okay, we can do the TTF fonts thing then, can't we? Oh, that's a good point. BSDL underscore, I think it's set. Try window. Here we go. Okay. Oh, nice one. Got one of them. Yeah. Title. It'll just be open brackets, I'm guessing. Yeah. STL window, star window, const char star title. Okay. I already knew that, but anyway. There we go. That's that done. I'll skip doing context for now. Nice to know I can do later on. If you're wondering, all you have to do is OR. Logical OR will add more of these, so that you can add to these here. And they just stack up across here type of thing. Becomes a massive long line. Yeah, it's quite funny. That window to me looks a bit better. Not sure if it'll go on that. Yeah. Okay. I think things are simple enough in there. Ooh. We nearly got a window. And this time it should crash. Or is it? Yep, it crashed. Ding. Yeah, okay. It's not closing properly, so... yeah. It's not coming out of there properly. Okay. What can we look for? This doesn't look right to me. I'm looking at my notes and it doesn't look even. It just doesn't look right. It's telling me that if... I mean, that's just a number, isn't it? Yeah, 256. I don't actually not really know how it's doing this, because I know it polls the events. Okay. Yeah. Anything from chat? No. Okay. God, this is going to be a mess when I'm finished with it. Okay, I need a timer. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. Because we need to come to the frame end properly. And that's an OpenGL statement now. And we haven't even set the colour or the background colour of the window. So really we should be doing more here, I think. Like setting backgrounds. I know we're going to have to do some kind of swapping of windows, but I've got a feeling that the render will do that for us. I'm sure. It should do. Let's have a look. SDL underscore render. No. Can you move, please? Don't believe it. The cat was actually sat right on something. Oh dear. Lost control of the keyboard. What is it? Render. Render copy, render draw line points, yep, just render. Render flags, render flip. Render flip? Interesting. Not sure what that's about. Render info. What kind of render do I want to do? There are really a lot of these. There's a set viewport as well. I could be here for days, gonna just getting the first couple of lines done of this code, but my god, SDL doesn't make it overly clear how to get from one point to the next. All day. I'll use that one. What do you need? There you go, you can have that. See what that does. Can we have a background colour? I think we can. Will just be SDL render colour, I'm guessing. There's a lot of guessing going on here. You should never guess. It's one of the rules. Never guess. Which is why I have an absolute cobbled together load of notes here. Good grief. There is a lot more to SDL than I really want to do here. What I'm reading really doesn't make sense. This is just cobbled together rubbish, isn't it? Okay. Can we do a background? Set window background colour. Something like that. SDL. Set. Window. Brightness. Camera. Nothing like that here. There's a set render draw colour. GL blend mode. I wonder if it's just set B, A, anything with background in? Doesn't seem to be, never mind. Try colour. Okay. don't we have to do stupid things on this? Like set up like the size of the screen or something? I mean, there's quite a few times in my notes here I'm just doing things like SDL texture. And how this is working, I'm never too sure. So something like a texture. Well, a temporary, really. So temp text. And just putting it equal to an SDL create. I'll pop this in create texture from surface. I don't know why on earth we would do that. Okay. SDL client application. Sorry. What was it? Control space. Thank you. Yeah, right. Okay. What the heck do you want the gel context for now? Oh, right. You're just telling me what this is. Right. Okay. I'm wasting my time with this. Absolute rubbish. Okay. F5. Let's see what we've got. Still the same. It still won't come out. So I've got a non-responding window. Great. Well, that's a good day's work, I think. A non-responding window. Radio, and I've got 3 bashes open for some reason. Why have I got 3 bashes open? I don't know. So yeah, I think that's it for today. I'm stuck with this. I'm going to have to go and read SDL. And then we can get the flow going, and then we'll get something on the screen. Once we've got something on the screen, we can then dive into the networking part. So first part is to get this screen properly working. This isn't doing what it needs to do to operate properly. Creating a window ain't a problem. It's using it. By the looks of it, SDL didn't really give us much on that. It just said, put your stuff here. Yeah, well, there we go. Right, so I'll wrap it up there. We start again tomorrow. What are we on now? We're on 4 o'clock now. So tomorrow afternoon, somewhere between 12 and 1 or 1 and 2. You know, about the 1-ish area, I think. We'll pick this up. By the time I've done that, I'll sort myself out. Hopefully we'll get more suggestions from chat. I mean, if you're here just to relax and social, that's fine. If you contribute if you wish, it's your choice. Anything you want to do, will do. So in the meantime, I'm Blades, and you people take care out there. And of course, have fun.